I'm the owner of YesJulz Agency. We're an all-female agency bringing you not only Miami, but New York and Atlanta and LA, and very soon Paris and London and everywhere else. The best events and parties around, and community initiatives and consulting, marketing, you name it. Miami is extremely significant for multitude of reasons. It has the party elements of Vegas, but it's actually people who live and work there to that party, as well as the people in transit. And it's not just a strip, it is a beautiful city with beaches and a downtown and a little Haiti that's full of culture, and it's spicy, it's got like the Spanish infusion in there, and people from all over the world come, and I think the people that come, they dream about coming, and then when they do come, they leave and can't wait until they're already planning the next time they're going to come back, you know? So I don't think that we're that place that people have decided they want to move to quite yet, because we're starting to build those elements of art and fashion and real substance, and I think that we will become a destination city to live in pretty soon. While I was new in Miami, I started doing these parties and these events and kind of just like building a name and brand for myself, and never really told anyone what I'm really about, because I knew that they wouldn't care. Like, nobody cares about what you're about until they realize like you can do something for them, you know? So I'm like, all right, well, let me do these parties and let me do everything that I know will get me the attention that I need right now. And then once I have that unlocked, I'll really get to my true purpose, which for me is giving back, especially to underprivileged kids that grew up like how I did, or, you know, just women in general. I want to make this world a better place for women to live in. I'm really big on that, and create a sense of camaraderie amongst us instead of competition, because I had a really hard time growing up, like being picked on by girls and whatnot. I was always moving around. So for me, like the community initiatives are number one. The party and everything is fun, and I love it. That's my bread and butter. But that was just strategic movements that I needed to do to get to where I am, to where I can make a difference. As far as like what does it take to build a brand in a party, it's people have no idea. You know, it's everything from lighting to marketing, graphics, like the smallest thing is as how you caption your pictures. You have to interact and touch every single person that comes in that room, or at least I feel like you have to. And I think that's what makes me and my partners different from both. So it's basically like, just imagine sprinting, you know? Like you're sprinting and you're running and you're running, you're giving it your all, and you know, like you just have to do that till you reach the finish line. Except I'm constantly sprinting all the time, because I don't reach a finish line. Like I have another party the next day and the next day. I do this 6 nights a week. So it's a lot, but I don't know why. I just have the energy for it, and I love it. So I'm excited. I wake up, I'm naturally, organically energized to go and do what I love to do. So it's a lot of work, but at the same time, for me, it's not really work. I kind of like fell into really knowing what to do with social media on accident. I don't think as young people, when these new apps come up, well, now I'm so business-minded that that's the first thing I think of. But when I first started off, I never thought of like, wow, I'm building a business. So then once I started to see like, yeah, I kind of have a knack for interacting with people through social media platforms, and I'm getting more responses sometimes on my flyers or, you know, advertisement type pictures than people who have double my followers. And it's because of the way that I word things, or, you know, just me like really truly be myself. And I think that comes through to people. So people feel more comfortable like commenting or asking me questions, or whatever the case may be, interacting with me on those platforms, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe they think I'm really listening, or I care about what they have to say, and I do. So I think that that's really important. People don't even know. It's everything that you post, everything that you put out there, you're leaving a footprint, and people will always be able to pull that up, and you're really telling people who you are. Like there's people like maybe you guys who didn't know me, who might have felt like you knew me before you did, just off of the way that I portray myself. So I think that anybody who's trying to build a brand, it's extremely important to really strategically market yourself on the internet. So much. Like, if I told you all the things in my head when you asked that question, you might think I'm crazy. So, right now, I'm just trying to, like, I basically want to conquer the world, but with like a good purpose and a good meaning behind it. I mean, I love what I'm doing with the parties, but I'm really big on constantly evolving. So like I'm off that. I'm off like the weekly parties, the monthly parties. Like I'm already thinking towards festivals, tours, taking over artist tours, making them, packaging them better, marketing them better, bringing them to the level that I truly believe that they could be at, working closely with artists, maybe having my own label, having my own network, PR aspect of the agency, which we're already doing, the consulting aspect of the agency. Like, you know, I've said this before, I can walk into a club or a restaurant and say like, you know, you need to paint your walls or change your sound, or, you know, there's too many tables over there, like disperse the amount of people that you have in this area. I kind of just have a knack for knowing what works for whatever reason. It's crazy because I dropped out of college and you know, everyone's different. I guess like for what I'm meant to do, what I'm on this earth to do, I didn't really need to like learn how to crunch numbers or do all these things, because I learned on my own through my experiences. And yeah, that's it. Come to my parties. You have to experience the vibe for yourself. I'm really big about making a platform for young people like us to be entrepreneurs and our own bosses. And I'm here to answer any questions or help you in any way that I can. If you reach out to me, I'll do it. So.